Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Rich. Name of the channel is Rich the Return Rider. So today guys, I am here by my daughter's house. I am her lawn care person and her landscaper. And here just checking out some stuff, realizing on my next days off, I'm going to have some work here to do. So guys, well, what we're going to be doing today, well, first of all, for all of you guys that's here for the first time, thanks for tuning in. For all you guys that are return viewers, I appreciate you coming back. For all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel and left comments and so forth in the comment section, really love conversing with you guys. Like I said, guys, I realize there's so many of you guys that share a similar journey to me. I rode motorcycles in the past years ago. Have gone back into riding motorcycles. And again, guys, like I said, we share a similar journey. But on the last video that I did, I was talking about the riding or trading in the Honda Goldwing for maybe a Harley. And, gave all the reasons before why I might be considering doing that. So today, guys, we are going to get an opportunity to go to Harley Davidson in Gainesville, Florida. And we're going to test ride one or two bikes. I did speak to a rep, but I spoke to a rep in Jacksonville and just decided that Harley Davidson in Gainesville is a little closer to me. It's actually on my way to work. I think it's an exit or two before I get off of my job. And I always see the bikes there on display. Lots of times I pull up in the parking lot there to look at the motorcycles. And, I pulled up a couple of days ago and realized they seem to be having some kind of a blowout sale. So guys, I figured this would be the perfect, okay, I seem to be going the wrong direction here, so we're going to make a little U-turn. This is 441, and we're going to be heading back to the ramps to get onto 75 going south. So, little U-turn here. Again, opportunity to practice my U-turn as I'm building my confidence as I get back onto this journey of riding. For all of you guys that's, like I said, here for the first time and don't know my story, briefly, I rode motorcycles. I started riding motorcycles in the mid to late 1990s. I rode at the time primarily sports bikes. I lost a good friend of mine that got me into riding motorcycles to a motorcycle accident. So my motorcycle shortly after that, and haven't owned a motorcycle for 20 plus years. Motorcycle that I started to ride on back in the days, guys, was a Ninja 600. And rode that motorcycle for a little while before I was encouraged to move up to something a little bit more powerful and a little bit faster. So what I did after that is I bought the RF900. The RF900 had minimal modifications to it to be able to keep up with some of the guys that I rode with. Now back in those days, guys, rode sports bikes pretty fast and reckless. Had no clue of what I was doing back then. And I've seen quite a bit of accidents. Worked in the trauma center for 20 plus years. And like I mentioned in one of my videos, guys, saw a lot more accidents back then with motorcycles than I have seen in the last couple of years. I'm currently now working at a hospital within the last year or so that's not a trauma center. So really don't get the opportunity to see a lot of motorcycle accidents. But even when I work at the previous hospital, the accidents there were minimal when it comes to motorcycles. And in this region here, with all the farms and farmlands and folks getting into side-by-sides, golf carts, ATVs, more likely to see those accidents than motorcycle accidents. But anyway, guys, this is actually the weekend before Daytona Bike Week. So I'm really prepping and preparing to go to Daytona. Going to be meeting some friends and so forth there. Looking forward to the opportunity to go down and spend some time with my sister, my brother, and my nieces in the Orlando region. I'll be going over to the Deltona or DeLand region, whatever it is that my brother lives in. I think it's a combination of both. But today, guys, like I said, the focus is going to be on going to Harley Davidson and seeing what can impress me in the line of Harley Davidson coming from the Honda Goldwing. Now, in the comment section. In the last video I did, there's quite a bit of different opinions out there about motorcycles, and the Honda Goldwing gets quite a bit of respect even from the Harley Davidson community. But guys, I gotta tell you, man, I know very little about the difference in the bikes. I've always heard of the reliability of the Honda Goldwing. And back in the days, for the limited exposure I had to Harley Davidsons back in the 90s and so forth, was never considered to be the most reliable motorcycle. Now I've been told today, now we're getting ready to jump on 75 here on the entrance ramp, but I've been told today, man, by lots of Harley owners, lots of my friends own Harley Davidsons. I don't see or hear anybody having any problems with them. That new Milwaukee 8 engine, I think that they have in the 114 and 117 cubic inches seem to be the real deal. But again, guys, it might be hard to make a comparison between the Goldwing and the Harley Davidson because of the different design of the engines. But anyway, guys, here we are getting off at the exit ramp for the Harley Davidson dealership. Didn't actually show you it from the highway, but from the highway, guys, on 75 going south, you can usually see a lot of the bikes on display, even on the grass in the back of the Harley Davidson dealership. All right, guys, so we're getting ready now to turn off onto the, I don't even know the name of the street that the Harley Davidson dealership is on, but I've been here on plenty of occasions, I have done a test ride here, I think, once before. But, when I rode Harley Davidsons, when I was getting back into riding motorcycles, guys, not ride Harley Davidson, but all the bikes that I test rode, the thing about it is I really didn't experience the thrill of the bike. It was hard for me to critique the bike. After 20 years of not riding a motorcycle, I think my skills had really diminished. So the focus wasn't really on the ride, but basically worrying about the operations and keeping the bike as upright as I can, as I fumbled through the operation of riding the motorcycle. Lately on this journey back, I've been a lot more confident in riding the motorcycles, and so forth. Anyway, guys. What's your name there? What's your name?
Mine's Bonnie.
Do you mind if I take a picture with you next to? Yes. I do a YouTube channel, by the way, if you don't mind. All right, Bonnie. How long you been riding, Bonnie?
3 years.
3 years. Hey, guys, Bonnie just bought this 2022 CVO. I'm at Harley Davidson in Gainesville, Florida. Her husband have a similar bike, look like it's customized. Where are you guys from?
Middleburg.
Middleburg. Okay. Wow.
Yep.
She's been riding about 3 years, guys. Awesome. Congratulations, Bonnie. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. This is my second CVO.
Her second CVO. Yep. She's been riding 3 years, guys. Guys, this is absolutely beautiful. You get close enough so you can see the specs in the paint job. Metallic. And it does have the 117. Try not to get the plate. All right, guys, and this is the bike that Bonnie's trading in. She's trading in 2 bikes? 3 bikes for that CVO. Guys, does life get any sweeter than this? The 114 cubic inch. Wow. Guys, this is Bonnie's husband's bike. Damn.
It's a bad girl, man.
It's a bad girl.
All the bags, all the accessories are Harlan Ness.
Yeah.
It's done right, man.
bring it right here to the spot right there.
Yes, sir. How you?
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, 360. Yes, sir.
Alright, I gotta run, go grab my helmet.
Go ahead.
Go over the bike real quick.
All right.
Alright, this is your off on.
Mhm.
Ignition is 1 over, accessories is 2 over. Just
Mhm.
ignition is 1 up. This is your kill switch,
Mm-hmm.
your hazards. This is your start right here.
Okay.
So you hit that and that.
Okay.
Blinkers are on each side.
Mm-hmm.
These are the 2 controls for all the computer buttons. Volume is up, volume is down, radio station is this way.
Mm-hmm.
Horn. This will cycle through how, like your reserve tank.
Right.
It'll show all kind of stupid things.
Yeah.
Gas, and you know everything else, right?
All right.
I'll
Yeah.
be right back. Let me go grab a helmet.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, guys, this thing's got a pretty short
You know
rope.
what? Are you riding this one?
Yeah.
You want me to put this in the saddlebag?
Oh, yeah,
You
thanks.
don't want that, it'll bust around in your face and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and drive your nuts. Here, I'll just stick it in the bag.
All right.
I'm gonna go out here to the end of 39th. We'll turn around the church.
Yeah.
I'll make a left at that light, and I'll turn right left into the thing. Just follow me. All
Okay.
right?
All right, guys, we're on the 2021 Limited. All right, guys, let's get rolling here. We're going to be on a 2021 Limited. My sales guy there name is Russell. Thanks to Russell for allowing me this opportunity to be able to come out and ride. Guys, this was pretty easy to do. I came out, they took my license, signed a couple of papers, and you know, hey guys, this is, like I said, 2021 Limited. I forgot the mileage that's on this motorcycle. There's so many dials here, I don't even know what to look at. But anyway, guys, this motorcycle is listed at about 32,000. It does have heated grips. I have the heated grips turned all the way up, but it doesn't have heated seats. So first impression, guys, the first thing that I realized is the clutch had a really short throw to the friction zone. The motorcycle feels pretty balanced. You know, moving it from side to side, feels pretty nimble. Doesn't feel as heavy as a motorcycle as it is. I think this motorcycle is probably 900 pounds or so. But again, guys, it feels pretty good. One of the things that I did here when I rolled out from the corner is I got into try to get into it as far as performance-wise, acceleration. The acceleration is not quite there like the Honda Goldwing. So I started searching, looking on the motorcycle to see if it have different modes of riding. This specific model doesn't present you with that. This is the 114 Milwaukee engine. Of course, a little different feeling to the Honda Goldwing. You still have that Harley Davidson shake that I remembered from the previous bikes, just not as much. You know, the Honda Goldwing again provides you with a lot smoother of an operation when it comes to the to the engine and throttle feel. Now I gotta tell you though, the bike feels a little bit more comfortable with the seat and so forth than the Honda Goldwing. Position is pretty nice. Of course, they have the highway pegs and everything on this motorcycle. And again, guys, it have all of the crash bars and the protection. And I wonder if that's why Harley doesn't really hesitate to allow you to take test rides on most of their motorcycles, because all the protective gear is already in the motorcycle. But yeah, guys, doesn't quite offer the punch is the Honda Goldwing, especially once you put the Honda Goldwing in sports mode. One of the things that fascinated me about the Honda when I first saw that motorcycle is that it was a slimmed down version from the previous models, and the front of it gives you more of the sports bike, the sports bike look, and that's where I'm coming from, guys. Sports bikes. Now, gotta tell you, this motorcycle feels pretty maneuverable. It feels really comfortable. Of course, it looked like it had the stock exhaust, or it sounds like it had the stock exhaust on it. I'm used to now hearing most of my friends with the Reinhardts and maybe Vansenheims or something else that gives you a little bit more of a rumble. But guys, all of the big noise and stuff, I don't really need at this point. I did wish the Honda Goldwing gave you a little bit more of a note. It is really quiet and kind of referred to as stealth-like. But yeah, guys, this is first impression is a pretty nice riding motorcycle. What we're doing here, guys, is we're trying to set the hill assist. Never got it activated here. Really, don't know exactly how this one works. The Honda Goldwing one is definitely not impressive. Apparently, once you set that hill assist, it lasts about what is it? Did they say 3 minutes or so? And then it releases on the Honda Goldwing. I really do not understand the purpose of the design of the hill assist on the Honda Goldwing, but didn't get an opportunity here to really feel how the Harley one works. But again, guys, like I said, we are on a 2021 I think it's the Ultra Limited. We're going to pull over here at a church right now. We're going to have a little discussion about the motorcycle. Before I was given a welcome surprise and the opportunity to be able to ride back the ST, which I didn't even know is what he was riding on. I've heard a little bit about that motorcycle. A lot of the YouTube folks. Totally different than the feeling of the Goldwing, of course. Yeah. Man, totally different than the feeling of the Goldwing, of course.
Yeah. It does have the heated grips. No heated seats.
No heated seats. Heated grips.
Oh, you got them all the way turned up.
Shit, I didn't even feel it.
Oh, it wasn't even started yet. They take a minute to warm up.
Make sure my camera is on. Yeah, bike feels good. Feels like it makes good power.
Oh yeah, it makes tons of power.
Do these have different modes of riding?
This one does.
This thing also offers ABS, traction control, I think cornering assist or cornering ABS. I love the color. It's in the red and black, similar to the Honda Goldwing. What I find is interesting here is on the camera, it really looks like kind of a brownish instead of the red that it actually is. Alright guys, so what we're getting ready to do is we switch motorcycles and get the opportunity to ride. I don't know if it's the Street Glide or the Road Glide ST, but this is the 117 Milwaukee. This is the 2022 version. It's supposed to be pretty awesome motorcycle. I got into this motorcycle a little bit on the ride back also for the acceleration factor. And downshifted, rolled on the throttle, and motorcycle produces plenty of power, but again, nothing like the sports mode on the Honda Goldwing. Now, I realize on these motorcycles here, there's lots of upgrades that can be done to it performance-wise. These motorcycles are not really designed for that, but for the most part, they're different stage kits where they change cams and heads and so forth to modify the motorcycle. I think this 117 goes up to like a stage 4. And guys, again, if I own the motorcycle or I was to trade in for one of these motorcycles, at this point I wouldn't be considering going into the motorcycle engine to do any kind of modifications. I really don't need all of that performance. It's great to have it. Like I said, I'm coming from a world of sports bike, and we all like performance. But anyway, guys, we're going to make a left turn here to go back into the road that leads to the Harley Davidson dealership. Again, thanks Russ for giving me the opportunity to ride this motorcycle. It was an absolute thrill. Did feel very little difference between, as guys you can see here, we use this opportunity here to see how it feels on a slow ride without putting my feet down. Pretty cool. And of course here, guys, as you can see, we're being pretty vigilant here, watching the car on the right. And off we go. So again, guys, like I said, pretty nice riding motorcycles. This one here, the suspension seemed to be a little bit stiffer than the Limited, which I guess to be expected. I think the ST probably stands for something like sports touring. But yeah, guys, awesome motorcycles. I really love the color and the paint job of a lot of these motorcycles, the variety of motorcycles. Harley Davidson was extremely nice and awesome to work with. I did go inside and meet the manager. Special thanks for Bonnie for doing that little interview. I wish her luck on her CVO. And again, special thanks to Russ here for accommodating me and allowing me the opportunity to ride these two motorcycles. Man, it's been awesome. Again, something that I'll be going home and talking to the wife about. And, as we get ready to roll out here. I stayed here for quite a while they were loading the bikes up. Walked around the showroom, looked at lots of different motorcycles. The CVOs are special, guys. CVOs are serious motorcycles. This motorcycle on the right hand side there is the guy Russell, and he explained to me all the modifications that's in that motorcycle. So anyway, guys, again, special thanks to Russell and Harley Davidson and Bonnie, for this opportunity. Yeah, guys, I don't know. It's a totally different feeling than the Goldwing. I was also hoping to get to ride a road glide. Never had the opportunity, not a road glide, actually the Road King. I had quite a bit of friends that owned that Road King. I think there's one guy up in New York that went from the Boulevard to the Road King and really seemed to like that motorcycle. But anyway, guys, we'll probably be taking the opportunity at some point here to go out and see if I can test ride that Challenger. So guys, like I said, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe below. Again, we're going to be going down here instead of crossing over this double divider here and make a U-turn. Always the opportunity to practice my skills. And we're going to be jumping on the 75 here, and I'm going to be heading over to my job by the Russ there that's leaving now, Harley Davidson. And again, guys, I'm always going to say I don't care what you ride. Put some protection on your motorcycle. Get out, do these slow speed maneuver classes. And if you're going to drop your motorcycles, guys, make sure you drop them on the cone course and not crashing them out there on the streets. Rich, the return rider, out.